I saw the film for the first time and told him that I liked the film very much. It was the best film I had seen on this subject, and that I knew way too many Carlos, like the one in the film. And we kept the correspondence going, and I invited him to come, and we finally came up with this date. So that's why. And I have done research about Guatemalans, migrations of Guatemalans here to the U.S., so I'm very, very familiar and heartbroken by that story. I just felt when I saw it enough of suffering. This has got to stop. I was very, very moved by this film, and truly it's the best I have seen of this type.
About it, you realize that there are 11 million undocumented workers in this country from various places, not just Mexico and not just Central and South America, but that's 3.5% of our population. And leaving alone the fact that it would cost $200 billion by current statistics to apprehend and deport these people, it would actually be catastrophic for our economy. And it would tear families apart. It would tear our social fabric apart, in fact. And to me, it would be a gross violation of our standing as a country, and a tremendous act of amnesia. These very restrictive laws like Alabama HB 56 or Arizona's SB 1070, is it? You see the crops rotting in the fields, families torn apart, tremendous blowback on the part of big business, actually, because politicians who've used this target of undocumented immigrants who can't answer back for their own political gain actually kind of shoot themselves in the foot. There were many cases of, say, documented kids who didn't want to go to school because they felt that they would be questioned as to the legal status of their parents. Parents who do not want to be separated from their children. Parents who are having to leave their children in guardianship in America. So these laws are cutting apart families. But the vote is important, getting out to vote and contacting your local representatives and making your views known. It is surprising how much that's paid attention to. I was helped by a Los Angeles councilman because I wrote an email on their website, which I thought would get lost in this kind of traffic, but it was picked up on, and Councilman Alarcon was the guy who introduced me to Father Gregory Boyle, who was the guy who introduced me to East Los Angeles. So I think that there's a tendency to lose faith in the process, and it's understandable, but